This portion of Dream Car Garage is brought to you by Oddball Kustoms. Oddball Kustoms, the way we see it.
All right, so the frame that you see that we're using for the car I made here on this jig table. I was looking at a lot of the frames that are on the market and I didn't like them because they didn't fit the dimensions I wanted, so I started building my own frames. I liked it so much at that point, I decided to build a jig for it. So, this is one of our chassis that we make. I've modified it a lot just because it's a show car and I gotta modify it because that's what I do. So, starting front to back, I haven't put the frame horns on this one because I'm not fully decided on what's gonna happen with the treatment around the outside of the grill yet. I wanna make a grill for it, but I wanna have this end on the grill and that'll take the shape of it. Front cross member, we've gone with a straight cross member this time just for maximum drop so I can get the frame as close to the ground as possible. Also the front frame horns I made different from a regular chassis or a stock chassis. I tapered them from 4" to 3". I had Zach on the mill punching out the holes, and then we welded the Dom tubing in there to give it some more strength and of course for style points. I'd really like to have this frame chrome, so I paid a lot of attention to the chamfer on this and for the finishing of it, so hopefully that'll turn out all right. You can see I've also got marked here where the engine mounts are going to go. That's the other neat thing about this chassis, because this is set up more or less for a small block. The Hemi one to put in here is considerably larger. So the front pulley will sit over top of the cross member, so the engine will be really high in the frame, which is great, because I love when the engines are massive. Frame rail is pretty straightforward. We're going to channel the car the full length of the frame, so it'll have a 4" channel on this one. So again, if anything hits on the bottom of the car, it's going to be the frame, not the body. 120-degree kick up. It's 22 inches from the ground, which gives us lots of height. The axle will be at 15 inches on the center. And then I leave about 6 inches for the frame, so the frame hits the ground before the suspension bottoms out on the frame. And I also left this at 36 inches, just in case I need something with the gas tank mounts, the bumper mounts, body mounts, anything in the back. But I usually trim these back depending on the body it's going into.
When Dream